Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 16 of Evolution, the second week since the return to the big screen, live on Twitch TV/RFPW network from Liverpool, England. Here we are. We've got exciting matches ready for you tonight. We're going to kick off tonight's show by witnessing our Women's Tag Team Championship being defended. First up, the challengers. For your right side, this is Raika Karamba. And on the left side, she is the former RFPW Women's Champion, Kimberly Blight. And they are the Dutch Lionesses, formerly known as Dutch Power. And I have no bloody clue why Blight is wearing this Women's Championship. Because our current women's champion is Kaylee Ray. I don't know what's going on here, but it's definitely weird as hell. We'll just have to find out what's going on here. But that's been a long time. Now let's get to the Women's Tag Team Championship story as it went down. Gin Tonics won the titles from Dutch Power after they held the titles for 189 days from Pain Crusade until Crossroads. It then shifted to Victory Road, where Dutch Power won it back. But at a house show, the Gin Tonics 7 days later got it back. And that's where we are here tonight. Later on tonight, we have great more matches set to come. We've got an Extreme Rules match between Charlotte Omega and Alice Hayes. A triple threat between John Aaron, Jack Walker, Roderick McGillicuddy, and the main event, a rematch of last week in a tag team match. But first up, let's meet the big players, because we have two great women here on roster, and they make up the Women's Tag Team Championships. You can see Violet Raven on your right side, Cindy Blake to the left on your screen, and they are the Gin Tonics. Woohoo! And they'll be here all night, ready to keep that Women's Tag Team titles, or those Women's Tag Team titles, around their waist. Sorry to say, it's been a while since we've done commentary. We returned only last Friday to the screens after a hiatus of several months. And it's going to be something to strive for. And so, well, let's see what this match can bring us. We've got something that you can vote for. You can use that to bet inside of a chat. Make sure to bet it, win Fanta Euros, and be able to upgrade your characters, get many other great things and features set to come soon. We'll be working on that as we go. So make sure to start betting, because it's going to be an interesting matchup. And again, later on tonight, we've got great things scheduled for you. And we're going to get there real soon. If you want to tweet out, use the hashtag Evolution and send your tweets to @RFPWEFET, where you can follow us on Twitter. Or if you want to know anything else, check out our website, rfpwefed.weeb.com. One go. And how am I able to find it? Do I have to type it in? Nope, everything's registered in the chat right now. Should you want to know the match card, you can find it as well. Or make sure to check out our YouTube and subscribe, and you'll be able to find shows ever since we started out in RFPW 2014. Back when Fight Night was a flagship show. Currently Evolution. There's a monkey flip by Raika Karamba, one of the latest addition to the women's scene. And we are still open for hiring in the men's, women's and tag division. So if you've got any suggestions or you want to join in yourself, please let us know. We're open for hiring. In the meantime, just enjoy this beautiful bout, as we will go to length. And we have one more show next week, and most likely after it we'll be getting to a pay-per-view again. Yes, we'll be getting pay-per-view again. Well, let us check what pay-per-view is next. It's been a while. The last pay-per-view we've had was, I guess, Pain Crusade, but I'm not too sure about that. Let's check out the pay-per-view schedule. Oh no, it was Victory Road that we had the last pay-per-view. The future is now. We're ready for all of it. And the next pay-per-view will be happening in the month of November. Yes, that is November. If anything goes, it should be the Sunday the 3rd of November, and that will be our Battlefront pay-per-view. It's going to have some great, interesting new match types that you have not seen before in RFPW, but they make sure it will be interesting. That's to say the least. And so now what we've got Violet Raven in with the former women's champion Kimberly Blight. They're fighting, they're battling, and that's what they should do. And now Cindy Blake takes it over. She was very close to a shot at the women's title, but never ceased to amaze. She really wants to get back in it. So we got to start from there. And oh, there we go. A very harsh learning process, I guess, here. But you do want to stand up for what's right. So getting on to it. And if you have missed the Victory Road pay-per-view, it's on our YouTube channel, the Offline On Demand Network. So make sure to go for it and check that out. If you've never witnessed anything like it before, we're here for the long haul, and it's going to be a fantastic year with an RFPW. Brace yourselves for what's incoming, because we have got news. As we usually don't do this, but we have decided to go with a taping schedule. And after our pay-per-view has been done, I can tell you that we've got more on the way. And we will have 7 matches every show. That means the shows will get longer as they go. Up to a maximum extent of 1 hour and 15 minutes. But first, we got to get through another episode of Evolution. On the 3rd of November, we will have our Battlefront pay-per-view. And after that, we will get to a longer series of shows. So if you're open to join us, let us know, and we'll be able to set you up. It's going to be very, very interesting to say the least. There we go. This is what we're going to go for, and Cindy Blake goes to the outside. For those wondering, my name is Jeffrey Blight. I'm a commentator and owner of RFPW. For those wondering, are we only an EFED? No, we've had one live show. It's been a while. 2017, 2 years ago, we were live from Trowbridge, England. And we had our first RFPW live championship match between Taylor Essex, Houston Reese, oh my god, and Josh Tyler? Josh? Jesus. Oh my god, I'm forgetting. I'm getting really forgetful. I am so sorry. It happens to me at times. And Josh Faulkner, sorry. Sorry Josh, I forgot. It happens. It's been quite a while. Oh! And that is also on our separate YouTube RFPW live channel. Who knows whether it'll be a second show. Maybe next year. Who knows? Anything goes. But if not, this crazy roundabout E-Fed going might be the next stop for you to enjoy. Raika Karamba's got it too. And it's not enough. But you got to start from somewhere. And I'm very envious that we are doing what we are doing. And we are just happy with it. That we are pulling it through. And there's more are coming your way real soon. And now, Kimberly Blight on the outside with Violet Raven. And Kim Blight is a former women's champion, but she doesn't really always necessarily go for what is right. But that is your power as a women's champion. You should always strive to get the most out of it. To get the lengthiest run of your title reigns. And it doesn't always have to be good and clean. Oh, there's another monkey flip. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does take you out of the concept of the match. Gets a little bit out of the fluidity of how your strength is going. So you got to be careful what you're doing from there on out. If you're not starting now, you should be starting real soon. That's the key thing to go with. And oh, that was a stupid mistake by Violet Raven. Can the Dutch Lionesses profit from that? Going to try and go for a tag, but Sydney Blight couldn't be reached. So Kim Blight is now working on everything. And that's what you got to go with. As this battle goes on, we go in for the short break. We'll be right back for those who are watching. So stick tuned. For those who have Twitch Prime or are watching live, then you'll be able to watch further or on demand, of course, part of the broadcast. So you can now see that Violet Raven is really struggling against Raika Karamba. She should stick on it, but she's not, and there's another monkey flip. It's not working out the way it is. So she's got to continue from there on out. And now, you are still watching RFPW Evolution. Make sure to stick tuned because there's not more craziness ready to ensue. And if you're wondering when do we broadcast, every Wednesday live on Twitch if the schedule permits it. Otherwise you will be informed over twitter.com/RFPWEFED when we do air. So you will see that soon. Absolutely ludicrous what's going on here, that's for sure. As of now, things are going really well. What else can you look forward to? That's the key question. Tonight we've got an Extreme Rules match that will be up next. It will be between Charlotte Meg and Alice Hayes. Last week they had a triple threat to battle it out. over the #1 contendership of the women's title. That didn't go according to plan. And so as far as that goes, there's been a decision tonight to put these two women up against each other. The question is, this match is going really long, and Raika Karamba might have strained her knee. Let's hope that doesn't get too much more concerning and pressing issues. Bashed in. That's not where you want to go. Gotta follow it through now. And Violet Raven looks to end it here tonight. Oh, smart counter actually by Raika Karamba. But how is the knee? And now the connection is made by Violet Raven, and she goes to the cover. Kim Blight wants to cover it up, and Kim Blight makes sure that the cover attempt has been covered up. The match continues. Violet Raven now against Raika Karamba. Harsh hit there. And a cover now by Violet Raven. And Kim Blight breaks it up again. Smart strategy here. But where does this we going from here on out? Key questions still need to be answered. But yes, what else can you do? Those are the questions ready to be answered. Who will walk away as the women's tag team champions? Will it still be the Gin Tonics? Or will it be the Dutch Lionesses, formerly known as Dutch Power? And Dutch Power, the male side of it, we will see in action later on tonight in the main event. There were some issues last week in the match between them and Jaden Shadow and Dan Masters, which ended in a count out, and that has resulted in a rematch here tonight. And from there, we'll have to find out what goes on in the tag team championship scene. Why? One half of the women of the tag team champions, Damien Valentine, has gone missing, and we still haven't heard back from him. So, well, what is going on with Damien Valentine? Mysteries, mysteries, and more mysteries. But where does it lead us? Raika Karamba looks to have a closing edge here tonight. But still nothing at all. But nothing yet. Let's check out if we have any bets made. No viewers have entered the betting pool. That's very disappointing. So I hope that's going to be better for the next one. And now, that ended in a count out, and so the Gin Tonics are still the women's tag team champions. So that is a quite controversial ending. And now we're going to continue on with a new match, and it's going to be an Extreme Rules one. So let's see. Who's gonna walk away as the winner here? First up, she's the All-American Charlotte Omega. And now her opponent comes to us also from America. Her name is Alice Hayes. Now for this we have an exciting triple threat match coming your way. And that's got to be between a former European champion, John Aaron, Jack Walker, and the former Cruiserweight champion, Roddick McGillicuddy. I've got to denote one thing. The John Aaron is the current European champion. So my bad and my mistake. But Alice Hayes should be happy with what's going on here tonight. And this is Extreme Rules. Anything goes. Any kind of weapon is be able to be used. So let's see what happens. Again, hashtag evolution if you want to tweet out. Send your tweets at RFPW EFED. And Omega starts off strongly. That is what we know from her. And so now this is what we've got to go with. It's the most interesting I have seen in a while. Is the women's division in singles action. It's all going ballistic here. So now we just gotta see what awaits us in the upcoming months. It's quite exciting as the way I'm doing this right now. Hopefully you can still hear me perfectly and not a little bit muffled. And so we have Alice Hayes. What a slam down on the face for Charlotte Omega. She's gonna go try and grab a weapon. What is she gonna grab? She's got a Singapore cane. Looks like it. And she can't be able to use it because there's a harsh kick right into the face of Charlotte Omega. Wow. Harsh. Now we got to take a look at the bets. Who is the favourite here tonight? That is Charlotte Omega. Let's see whether the betting people are correct at the end of the evening. Now we've got a huge suplex by Omega right now. Now the question is whether Alice Hayes can retaliate. Ooh. That is painful. Only a 1 count. So she's got to pull through. She's got to follow it up. And what I'm wondering is what else can be brought to the table here tonight. Ooh, Alice Hayes to the outside now. And when we are reflecting on the show of last week, we'll take a look back at how that went down. That was Evolution 15. And Evolution 15 ended in the following way: that Charlotte Omega defeated Alice Hayes and Mercedes Ritchie in that triple threat. But it had to be more done in that matchup. And so let's see how much damage it takes before one of these ladies goes knockout, or whether it is instant pinfall or submission. But since this is Extreme Rules, no disqualifications, no countouts, and they've got to finish it in a different manner. Only inside the ring via pinfall or submission. No rope breaks will be ensued either. So they've got to go find some place, some way to win this matchup. And so now we can see that Alice Hayes is trying to stick it with a sledgehammer to Charlotte Omega. It's an exciting burst of power. But you've always got to be wary in this women's division because it can go anywhere. Question is, where does it lead us? Omega now tries to go for the cover. Will this be it? One. Only 1 count again. It's not over yet. And that is very painful. Omega. For taking a look at it, Omega was very close to once winning the women's championship against Mercedes Ritchie, who she defeated last week, but never could do it so for the title. And that is a very, very painful fact. She's had 3 or 4 attempts and never managed to win it. So where does that lead her in this competition tonight? 1-on-1. Nowhere else to go. And has a huge power bomb. The cover now. 2. And Charlotte Omega wins the match. And that means on the betting spectrum, one has won. Wow, that is quite a neat feat to win that. Great job there. And so definitely make sure, get ready, get excited, because there's more coming your way right after this. We'll have a short break. We'll be right back with you. Charlotte Omega really happy with that victory. And you can't be anything else than happy with that victory, because that gives you a nice up and up in the rankings, which will be updated at the end of this week based on the 2 earlier shows. And now moving on to this triple threat. We've got a European champion, John Aaron. We've got a former nearly cruiserweight champion, Jack Walker, and a former cruiserweight champion, Roderick McGillicuddy. And here we are back at ringside in Liverpool, England. I hope you're ready for this next contest, which is a triple threat match. And first up to announce, based on the former rankings, based at number 7 from Charleston, West Virginia in the USA. He's a former European champion, held the title for 88 days. It's John Aaron. And he's currently busy on his 2nd reign. And that 2nd reign started quite a while ago. That 2nd reign started on the 23rd of June, when he won the title at Victory Road from Warrior J. So, well, 88 days at the title. That's a nice and great feat. In the meantime, you can start voting who you will predict who's going to win this matchup. And that's, of course, only for the live viewers. For those watching on demand, please leave your picks in the comments section on YouTube. Let us know how much you had correctly, or let us know what kind of matchups you'd like to see. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the opponents for tonight, formerly based in the rankings at number 15 from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He's a 24-day former cruiserweight champion. It's Roderick McGillicuddy. So if you're wondering what's going on, the microphone has shifted from his standing place right back to the old school sports broadcasting that is right in front of my mouth. So I hope that sound is still alright. Let us know if it is. Hashtag Evolution. Send your tweets to at RFPWEFed, or watch us on youtube.com/RFPW2014. You can still join us. It's never too late to do so. If you want to let us more, get some more information, post it right now. And there's always more. We'll make a join command soon so that you can join our roster. It's going to be great. And now the final opponent in this triple threat. He is formerly ranked at position number 31 and last, from Essex, England, the expert in the Shining Wizard. It's Jack Walker. And if you have any questions about the show, let us know. Any suggestions are welcome as well, so make sure to let yourself be heard. right here live on Twitch TV/RFPW Network, or in the comments section on this show. Let us know what your thoughts are. We'll be able to carry them onwards and upwards. And again, Sunday the 3rd of November, our very first pay-per-view since return, Battlefront. We're kicking off this match, and here we go. Jack Walker straight away with that Shining Wizard and gets taken down by Roderick McGillicuddy, a submission expert. And now goes some serious strikes and takes down the European champion with a nice knee strike. Escape to the outside now. McGillicuddy tries to focus on Jack Walker. A very dangerous client. Could win any matchup if he sees fit. Oh, there's another knee strike and a knee strike, but Jack Walker right into the face of Roderick McGillicuddy. And triple threats are exciting. Multi-man matches always are. Walker goes to the outside, being knocked out by Aaron, and John Aaron goes for it. Goes for a nice suplex as well. And so you got to be careful what you're wishing for here. McGillicuddy misses a kick right into the face, but now goes for a series of kicks, a combination. This could be a quick frenzy. This could easily have been for the European or Cruiserweight Championship, but we're now going onwards with this matchup. Oh no. What's going on? We've got reverse Hurricane Rana here. Absolute craziness. That's for sure. But where do you go from there on out? It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on. My God. I've never seen anything like this. Absolutely crazy. And now we've got Walker, McGillicuddy and Aaron in the ring. Look at that, a kick up, a huge kick, knee strike, counter by John Aaron now as well, getting in the mix. And another suplex, Northern Lights. Let's go, no cover. Walker goes to the cover and Aaron breaks it up straight away. And there's another German suplex. Now hooks on the cover, only a 1 count. This is something from a slow start to the show right up towards the main event. Let's see where this goes and leads. John Aaron. Crazy 450 something. I don't know what that was, but John Aaron, the European champion, wins a match with that crazy move off the top rope. Wow. Incredible finish. Didn't expect that to end the way that it did, but it surely did. Absolute craziness. And so this is what we are left with. Is your main event, the rematch of last week, where it all ended via count out. Really selected by Jaden Shadow. Dan Masters not happy with it, missing his tag team partner, who's actually gone missing. And we're on a detective search to find out where Damien Valentine is. Where is he? Not a word heard ever since return. Has Jaden Shadow got something to do with this? It's one half of the Hype Show, who are the current tag team champions. It's Dan Masters. Dan Masters, of course, not happy about his tag team partner gone missing. But where have they gone? Nobody knows. And Dan Masters really unhappy. The only thing he wants is his tag team partner to be back. But when will he be back? We don't know. We don't know anything about Damon Valentine. So where is he? And the question that remains in this detective is this man. He's from Hollywood, California, formerly ranked number 11 in the rankings, a former RFPW Fed champion, a former world champion, and a former global champion. He is Jaden Shadow. And he's freaky, he's scary as well. Because there's weird things going on around here. We want to get that covered. For those also wishing to know, we'll update our head-to-head statistics. Okay, who's won against who. Also at the end of this week. And now the team that remains, the Dream Team, represented by the RFPW Fed World Champion Rick Curvis, who has held the title for more than a year, and the RFPW owner Jeffrey Blight. They are the Dutch Power Team. Former tag team champion as well. Jeffrey, former RFPW Fed champion 5 times. In the balance, the great power couple still on their way and have held all the major titles that there were, including an Academy Championship, including a light heavyweight championship, including a Dutch championship, European championship, all of them held around those waists, and are now looking to get a rematch here tonight. Last week they lost via count-out and they want to get that back. It remains to be seen what happens here tonight. Should Dan Masters and Jaden Shadow lose, will Jaden Shadow have any backup plans? Will he have some sneaky plans? Who knows? Those are the questions. We are ready to see the answers. Jeffrey Blight 5'4", Curvis 5'7", or 5'9", I'm not too sure. We're going to get this started. An attack has already been made by Dan Masters. Once Jaden Shadow get out, and I can understand that. Dan Masters already shouting on Twitter last week he wanted a rematch because that is not the way he'd like to see that match ending. And so this is the week we get that rematch. And what is going to happen next week on our match card, you'll have to find out via our website, rfpwefed.weebly.com, or just check out our Twitter at rfpwefed, where we will update you fully and in detail on what's going to happen. Dan Masters, oh, oops, hits Jaden Shadow by accident, and Curve is already happy. What's he gonna do? He's gonna send Blight with a baseball slide. Shadow, Masters, both down. Curve is going to the outside now. He's gonna pull Masters back in. It's gonna be a one-on-one situation. Things are going greatly for the Dutch Power Team at the start of this matchup. Way better than it was last week. Because they were not doing that well. Trying to go for a clothesline, seemed like it. Didn't work out. Is he going to make a tag? No, now it's a huge clothesline in the corner. Shadow looking for that tag, not working out. Masters again back into the corner. Trying to make the tag to Blight, but Masters gets out. Face first. Interesting offense here by Dan Masters. Try to go for a DDT, but there's a punch there. A knee strike to the midsection. And there it is on the knee. Backbreaker. Is that it? Bang! Deep ending. Busted open. 1, 2, and Jaden Shadow breaks the cover up. Now on the neck. Lands Jaden Shadow with an STO. Curve is sustaining and he's going to end it here right now. Well then, with it, huge clothesline once again. Shadow already up. Masters has got a vibe for a tag to Jaden Shadow. Not fresh anymore. Face getting battered. Bandana soaking their blood. And can't get the tag made. So it's still in the hands of Dutch Power. We can dominate. Classic drop toe hold and an elbow to the back of the neck. Trying to immobilize your opponents. Is it working out? No. Under ropes. Oh. Stretch of air going out of the lungs of Dan Masters. Onto the knees again. Blight taunting, something we don't usually see from the owner. But of course it's mayhem because you still don't have a general manager for Evolution. Will that be happening after the pay-per-view? We'll have to find out. There's an defeat. Defeat, soak it up. Jaden Shadow goes to cover and breaks it up. And recovers. Looking on. Blight had to finish it right there. He didn't. Dan Masters. He's got counter possibilities here. What a punch right there. What is Masters planning on doing? Can't, not enough. Choke there. Seems like it's illegal, but Shadow now tagged in finally. For a lengthy stint of Masters. But of course the experience from the 5-time former RFPW EFED champion says enough. The EFED and world titles merge together. There's a shot there. It's going to be felt upon the chin and head of Jaden Shadow for a long time to come. There comes the current RFPW EFED world champion. Recovers a title more than 1 year and still ongoing. Who will be the challenger at Battlefront this Sunday the 3rd of November? That remains to be seen. I don't think it's going to be Jaden Shadow by the looks of it right now. It's already on the back. He's going to be on the landing spectrum. Not busted open, but a cover ensues. Blight's going to try to take out Masters, and it's a 2. Still breaks it up. Takedown now of Masters. Kev's got to finish it on his own now. Will they be able to do it? That's the question. Shadow goes for a huge ass DDT. Sits down like it's nothing. Curve is slowly back to his feet already. Cover now. Only a 2. Blight moving to try and cheer his partner on. There's a huge clothesline there, and another one. Whooping shot cannon now. Overhead slam. Covers made. Or tag is made. Too Blight knocks out Shadow from the back. Might that be it? One. Only a one count. Masters has to retreat. Over goes. Push back. And on the knees. Signature move by Blight. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Masters not really anxious to get in the ring to break that up. Oh, and there's a counter by Shadow. Looks down with a spear and has got a cover. 1, 2. But the kick out by the owner. Blight now fighting back. Shadow in the corner. He's going to go for that tornado DDT and connects. And Gazette must come down. 8 defeat. Got it going. Masters not anxious to get in, and that should be it, and it is. The rematch win for Dutch Power. What was Masters doing? That is the question. We don't know. Shadow can't be happy about that one. Masters should have gone in. What's going on here? Let's just wait and see. Shadow's like, dude, what the hell? Masters like, no, I'm not going to help you, mate. Doesn't matter. You lost, not me. What's it for next week? Where is Damien Valentine? And what will happen on Evolution 17? Next week we'll be back. And until then, my name's been Jeffrey Blight. Thank you very much for watching, live or on demand. Have a good evening. Good night.